Hello everybody and welcome back to Purple Plays the Misadventures of Tron Bonne. In the last part, we did level 2 of the Digout stage and got the second Aurora Stone. And right as soon as we ended the last part, we found out that there was a lazy serve bot. Originally I was going to take care of this off screen, but this serve bot is particularly interesting. Being number 38, which is the harsh trainer in the gym. Out of all people, I didn't think he'd get the lazy. He'd be like the lazy one. I don't think none of the serve bots offer anything different in the torture room. I just thought that for number 38 it was actually interesting, that's all. So before we begin our missions for today, let's discipline him. But as I'm torturing this guy, in this part we're going to be finishing off the ruins, doing level 3, which shouldn't be too difficult, especially now that we have the super drill. I said in the last part that if you did not get the drill, you would have to find it in this part, in level 3, which limits your exploration otherwise if you just go in with the normal drill. So that one room with the Reaver bots, I recommend you take it. But enough on that. I don't know why I moved to the lab. I kind of screwed myself in the last part as well with not using the refractor item. As you can see, it takes off that much. Although I think I've already showed that off. I don't know. Wait, I'm pretty sure I did when I bought the bazooka. Oh well. Also in the last part, because I spent all that money on the on the Gustav, we went below 2 million, and surprisingly, it actually prevented us from doing the final mission, which I never knew until now, so a little neat detail. But we'll be able to make up what we lost with this mission. Okay, so although I don't know why they're showing the layout of the first area again, they always show the layout of the first area. We're not going to be anywhere near this. In the second level, we had to be in the first area just to start digging more into the cave, but we're gonna start in a completely different cave, more or less. Okay, so we have nothing like really new. I'm gonna go ahead and change number 23 out. Number 2 always stays. Okay, you have max brains. You have the appraising skill. You have no skill. You have no skill, no skill. Okay, let's do number 27. Alright, so let's go with the details. Alright, there's only one Aurora Stone left, and we're going to get it. You'll have to go even deeper inside the ruins to find it, but it's there somewhere. I want you to leave no stone unturned. You need to look in every nook and cranny you see. What about places that are too hard for us to dig through, Miss Tron? You'll have to figure out what to do using whatever you find in the ruins. Now get going. We have to get the last Aurora Stone before anyone else finds it. Yes, Miss Tron. What is it? What about those digs hints we've been finding? Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try and find out what that's all about either. Yes, Miss Tron.
Alright, let's go get the last Aurora Stone. If it's the last one, does it mean it's the biggest? You bet it does. Is everyone ready? Let's go! Yes, Miss Tron!
You know, just thinking about it, like, what if we went to this part first and then the first ruins last? Like, how do we know it would be the most rarest of the 3? Over here, you'll immediately find Maud. She doesn't really say much of anything important.
Oh, so you're back, eh? Well, I
Well.
won't let you get ahead of me again.
Okay, calm down, number 10. Jesus. I've never seen that happen. That's funny. Oh, who's this little fellow?
Wait a minute. That looks like Uncle Dig. Let's go talk to him.
How do we know what Uncle Dig looks like? We only have a small silhouette of his icon in the corner whenever we look at the tips. Does he leave like a silhouette of himself?
Excuse me? Are you Uncle Dig?
Indeed I am. You've come quite a long way, haven't you? Have you been collecting the crystals? That's the spirit. A good digger never leaves a stone unturned and always follows every rumor.
Right, we will.
I don't know if that's really the right advice to give. Follow every rumor. I like his flinch though. It's like, wait a minute. Oh, damn it. And here we have these two.
Oh, you made it. How's it going?
Good timing. See there. Do you think you could give us a hand? Huh? How did these two end up together? Are you two together?
Does it look that way? Gosh, I don't know what to say.
Oh, stop, you're kidding. Of course not, you numbskulls. What would I see in this fool? Anyway, we don't know how to get past this trap. Can you help us?
Again, this is not really so much a trap, it's just more of something in the way. Just like in the last part. Oh, and we have those again. Just like in the last part, it's really a matter of like, you're just blocked off because of a slight inconvenience, like the lake. Over here we can find some Zenny, make up for that 2 million I dropped.
Run! We found some money! Way to go! That's a lot of money!
It should go without saying that because this is the last place, you'll also be finding tons of money. I mean, you're gonna find like, what, 3 holes? And they're definitely going to be giving you a lot to take back, so you really don't want to leave any stone unturned. Seriously, how do we know that was Uncle Dig? Oh, only one. Okay. Now let's hit the switch to activate or deactivate the trap. In quotations.
There was a big noise from back there. Let's go check it out.
Seriously, it's not a trap. It's literally something to help you get deeper into the cave because it's a bomb. Why would it be a trap? Just because it has a switch doesn't mean it's a trap. Come on, people.
Ow! Well, at least we can get through. Oh. You guys go on ahead.
Ah. Oh, I didn't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her.
Thanks. Now we can get through. I think dance is a little worse for the wear, though.
Oh well. Anyways, there we go. And then there's going to be another quote-unquote trap that's really not a trap. It's just... yeah, that.
Oh no! It's the birds again! They never learn. Get them! Get them!
Give it your best shot.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have the serve bots take care of them. I I've been aiming for that guy, but the other one is the one that died first. I think it's because the other one I brought, number 27, he actually has a slingshot ability, and what happens is that he's hitting the bird first, the bird bot first before before number 2 is able to hit him. And here, I believe we will find an E-bottle. Although we didn't find an E-bottle in the last parts because I kind of skipped the chest on accident. It's not really something that I'm gonna lose sleep over because it's a E-ball number 2. Here you'll find E-ball number 3, but I believe if you didn't get the super drill in the last part, this is where you would get it. I mean, the reason why that one hole was the way it was is because you could get stuck otherwise. As you can see here, this is a different hole. If you didn't have the super drill, you wouldn't be able to dig through. So yeah, I believe that's where you'd get it if you didn't get in the second level. New character.
Hello there, little fellows. My name is Russell. Nice to meet you.
He looks like a veteran digger, doesn't he?
You better be careful. There's more traps from here on.
Thanks for the warning. We'll be careful.
I aspire to be like Digg. He's my role model.
I'm gonna hit you. Okay, use these holes to break through. And let's just keep going. I think he's the last new character you'll find. How did Digg get over here?
Are you collecting the crystals? You can find them here, you know.
Hey, find crystals? I know there's some of them over here. You should probably try and find some of them. You know? Don't tell me what to do. I'll find the crystals if I want to. Anyways, go over here for an Aurora fountain if you decide to fight the bird bots with just the Finkel and not your serve bots. And then go over here and drill. Try not to move like I'm doing, that way it doesn't drop frames. Well, you can either talk to her and get a gist of what to do here, or you can just press the switch and get past this quote-unquote trap.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't like hitting her because you can barely hear her reaction. I believe that leads onward. Like, progresses through the level. I want to just explore the area, though. Actually, I think if you get closer, it starts dropping frames.
Miss Tron, we found some money.
What was it, 20,000? Yep, 20,000.
All right, that's great.
You can check your total Zenny count here. So I have 68,000, if I can count. Yes, I can count. Just barely. Well. Oh yeah, that's right. There is another trap. Another steel ball trap, but there's 2 of them this time. Can I time it right just like before? Yeah, so that's what happens. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, you bastards. It doesn't really matter if, damn it. It doesn't really matter if number 10 gets there, the one who's operating the borer. Okay, there we go. Thank you, number 2. Let's see. Am I missing anything? No, I'm not. I'm checking something else. Sorry about that. Or maybe this is where you continue. I don't know, I kind of wish I had an actual map. Yeah, this is actually where you continue, so I should probably go back. That's for a gate. Let's go ahead and dig over here. one thing I want to check real quick. Since I had... Okay, I have one card key on me. Did that carry over? Or did I... Let's see, because I believe I had 2. No, because I had... No, I don't think it carried over. Because I believe in that one area I just skipped, there's another E-bottle chest after you fight some Reaver bots. I'm gonna go back and check anyways. But you should never be frantically searching for card keys, because there'll be plenty to get all the chests that you need. So don't worry on that. Just make sure you take a good look around. Your mini-map is your best friend, but if you don't want your best friend, then hit the select button and be a dick. Alright, so let me go ahead and just go through here. Yep, Reaver bots. There we go. It's actually a little better in a way to have someone that throws bombs instead of Bazooka Joe over here, because if those Reaver bots turn red, they're susceptible to 1 hit only. Yeah, so this is where you would find the original E-ball number 3. So, like I said, if you got the super drill already, you get 2 E-ball 3s. But those Reaver bots, when they're charging at you, they will automatically explode on contact. But if you have a surf bot that just throws something, or if you ram it with the Finkel, it'll automatically be destroyed. So, a little fun fact there. Anyways, here's this other quote-unquote trap.
You've come at a good time, my little friends. Care to try your hands at disarming this trap?
Trap?
See that switch over there? If you push it, we can get across here. I was able to solve part of it and get this bar down, but I'm too heavy to use it to get across.
A bar, huh?
A bar. You're too heavy. And we got these 3 little guys right here. It's not like I can just fly over this giant gap and then drop the Finkel onto the switch. Anyways, just beacon bomb the damn thing. And then the bridge will pop up. Yay! What I want to know is, how the hell do these people keep getting ahead of us?
You did it! Now we can get across!
Hey, wait a minute!
Leave me alone! It's mine! What's going on? What's the matter?
Good question. Wait, they had a gate key. They're gonna open the gate.
Should we follow them, Miss Tron? After we did all the work disarming the trap, too. I bet they'll get the treasure before we do.
Well, I mean, if you go back down here, you'll see that the gate's open, so... Yeah, they had the gate key. Or, wait a minute. Maybe it is a trap, because if... It's hard to really tell where they came from. I'm guessing they were over here, and then maybe the bridge gave out? Then I guess it would be a trap. So I'm guessing they came from here and then went across after we disarmed the trap. So if that's the case, if they were already over there, then I can believe that, yeah, it's a trap. So that means that there was a gate key, there's the trap, and well, yeah. We're almost done with this area. When you see mod over here, pretty much that's a good indication.
Looks like you could dig through this wall here.
Yeah. Here's a new wall. If you try digging through it with this, it's not going to work.
Miss Tron, it's no use. This drill isn't strong enough. We'll have to look for something stronger. Yes, Miss Tron.
So that just goes to indicate that there's actually a third tier of drill. Or, you know, just a stronger drill. I don't know why I had to say third tier. It makes me sound really, douchey. Get out of the way. This little asshole needs to stop throwing them. Oh crap. I really don't like when there we go. And then also he'll ram into him too. I forgot about that. Oh god. That's like one of the scariest things is that and why I don't like to just ram like that, because if you ram them, they just start bouncing all over the place, and then they can just sneak up behind you and explode.
Miss Tron, we found another drill inside. Right, that's a hyper drill. Attach it to the serve-bot borer. Yes, Miss Tron.
So again, I don't know how there's technology attachment add-ons for our device in this cave already. But now we have the final drill part that we can make. So, actually I want to save that for just a second. So, yeah. Now we can drill anywhere. And we have another card key. Like I said, there should be no reason why you should panic about not having a certain card key. And here we have the last of Uncle Digg's tips, and a skeleton. But first, the jar, because I need that Zenny. Alright. And a little backpack.
It's a skeleton! Yikes! I guess not everyone makes it out of these caves.
I'm gonna hit it. It does a little nod. Woo! Spooky.
It says Uncle Digg's tips. Really? Read it then. Yes, Miss Tron.
The crystal in this room is one of those needed to get the elixir of youth. I have collected all the crystals. With these, I should be able to make the elixir. But I don't know how.
Miss Tron, there's a pink crystal here. We'll pick it up, all right? Wait, this skeleton here. Is it Digg's? Huh? But we just talked to Uncle Digg, didn't we? You're right. So who is this?
I don't know, probably some guy we never met. I mean, you know. Wait, can't you hit the backpack or something? Yeah, you can. You get Zenny out of it. Let's see, is there any more? Okay. Okay, nope. Oh. Oh, well. Well, that's what we call grave robbing. Although it can keep spinning. So, yeah. Grave robbing at its finest. I forgot that was a thing. I remember that there was something you could always do with the bag, but I never really bothered. Anyways, after you get the hyper drill, this is optional, just so you know. Because it involves, well, little Digg's tips from back there. If you go up to this little lake,
Miss Tron, the crystals are making a funny sound. They're fizzing. It looks like they react with water. Let's try putting them in this pool. Look! The water changed color. And there's a really sweet smell coming from it. Let's try some.
Wait! You can't just drink that! You don't know what it is!
Boy, I feel funny inside. Oh, tingly. I know. It feels like something's tickling my insides. This brown fizzy liquid sure tastes good.
The elixir of youth is root beer?
Thank you for solving the mystery. This means Dig can finally move on.
Move on? You mean
That means
That's right. This was the last thing keeping me here. I had to know the secret of the crystals. But now I can go on to that big dig out in the sky. Thanks to you.
Wait a minute. You mean Dig was a ghost?
a ghost. We're scared of ghosts.
and the mystery is solved. The elixir of youth is root beer for some reason. If you talk to, I forgot her name, she'll say that she's Dig's assistant and how he's been wanting to find the elixir of youth. And yes, that skeleton is Dig. So, yeah, neato. And like I said, it is optional. You don't have to find the secret of the elixir of youth. In fact, I don't even really think it does anything other than establish some development and, or like some world building. I have no fucking clue. It's a nice little side quest at least, and has its own little side story that I enjoy personally. So that's something. Anyways, use the surf bots to get through here, and we have another hyper drill section. I think this is the last one. After this, we don't need to drill anymore. I don't even know why I called.
Fellas, glad you're here. Give me a hand.
Hold on a minute.
What's the matter?
Pearl's been captured by those bird things.
that's what you get for trying to take what doesn't belong to you?
That's what you get for trying to take what doesn't belong to you.
Oh, come on, fellas, don't say that. You gotta help me.
I can't believe the nerve of this guy.
She's in serious trouble.
Miss Tron, should we help him?
No.
Oh, don't say that. We're old friends. We're in this together, right? Please help us.
Miss Tron, should we help him?
No.
Oh, don't say that. We're old friends. We're in this together, right? Please help us.
Miss Tron, should we help him?
Alright.
I guess we have to.
We'll help you.
Thank you. Come on, she's inside here.
Even if you wanted to ignore him and just pass him by, you can't because he's emitting a giant force field for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, go over here to fight more birds. Also, I have wait. What was that? Hold on a minute. Oh, I can't back out. I saw like this weird bubble like right above the middle one. Oh well.
There you are! Finally!
Help! Hey, you can't do that! Leave her alone!
Don't make any sudden moves!
All right, let's get them. Is everyone ready?
Ready?
Get them!
Oh, Oh, they didn't do it. Where the hell? Why are you all the way back over here? There's a little funny thing about the surf bots, and that if you have all of them, oh wow, how did they die already? And that is if you're like talking to them, they'll sometimes like automatically just walk all the way over to them, even though they're like pissed scared. Oh well. Anyways, let's go ahead and just finish that guy off, or not. I'll do it.
Never underestimate a bird. Yeah!
Got fucking destroyed. Anyways.
I was so scared.
Are you all right?
Well, he came to in the end, didn't he?
You were really impressive, Mr. Danks.
Thank you. You did this for me?
Only doing what comes naturally to a digger. Thanks for your help, fellas.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for everything I've done. Here, take this as a token of my thanks.
Miss Tron, we got the room key. Okay, that means the last Aurora Stone is ours.
Just one thing I wanted to note is that I have so many questions about all that stuff with Digg. Oh, and we have Russell over here.
Now he too can proudly join the ranks of diggers.
He really doesn't have anything neat to say. But, oh, there's Tuttle. But before we talk to Master Tuttle over there, there's just one question that's really been bugging me about the Digg side quest. And that's, how can the surf bots smell if they don't have a nose? Can someone please answer that for me? Anyways, to the all-knowing Mr. Tuttle.
Looks like we ran into each other again.
It is man's destiny to meet and part with others over and over, forever. Are you trying to go this way?
Basically, yes. Ignore him. Let's go.
You can't just ignore him.
Watch closely. I will show you how it's done.
Yeah! Foo! Chop!
Oh, Jesus. Like a fucking boss. He just goes ahead and does this. Okay, so final trap in. It's pretty much hell on earth. You first gotta get past the steel balls, and then you have several fire traps going off, along with rock traps. For some reason, I'm like going to the right. I don't know why. But if you just aim it right, you'll be able to do this easy. I mean, it looks very intimidating, but it really isn't. But Tuttle just went through all that like a champ. And no, you can't just go to one end and hope to come out unscathed. Just let the surf bots take the hits. The steel ball is the only one that'll probably give you the most trouble. And unfortunately, this is where he breaks down.
I don't have the room key.
I think the only way you'd miss the room key is if you don't talk to Pearl and dance after saving her.
Miss Tron, the door's locked. Should we use the room key we got from Miss Pearl? Yes, go ahead. Well, this is it. Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's on the other side.
What do you think is on the other side, Tron? Honestly.
Oh no! He looks like a strong one! Of course! This is the last guardian of the Aurora Stone. Don't hold back! Yes, Miss Tron! We'll give it all we've got!
So here we have a giant plant reaver bot. What you want to do is you want to beacon bomb one of its holes, and then you want to just get the hell out of there. Just start running around the edges. Listen carefully. And look at the mini-map because he'll do a quick charge. Don't get too close, otherwise those little seed bomb things, he'll just poo on you with those. Again, my strategy here is just go ahead and just hug the walls while you're going around, because he'll follow you and then he'll do a charge. Oh jeez, he's actually getting pretty close there. I'm watching him through my mini-map. When he gets ready to charge at you, just go ahead and like strafe or go straight to the left or the right. That way you'll be able to steer clear of his charge. But again, mini-map is your best friend. You always want to aim for a hole that you haven't, that's not bursting with flames, because otherwise the surf bots won't be able to get inside. What the surf bots do is that they dive in and block up the hole, letting the bomb, I guess, blow up inside and damage the compartment or something. So you really want to keep an eye out on it. It's pretty much like at this point you want to keep an eye on where, oh god, you want to keep an eye on where those holes are if possible, because otherwise you're gonna have an issue like this. Shit. Crap. If he bounces into a wall while he's normally going after you, he's just gonna bounce right off. Alright. And then go ahead and shoot that. He's got one more hole somewhere. I believe his health is also indicated by how many leaves he has on him. Oof. Oh god. Okay. Ah, damn it. And obviously you can't shoot a beacon bomb at him while he's spinning, because then the surf bots are just gonna get knocked off. Yeah, this is a boss that you also can't cheese with Bazooka Joe here. Ooh, sweet. So really bring any surf bot you want. But I always bring Bazooka Joe just to get rid of the small fries inside. But with that, we now have the final Aurora Stone. I'm actually surprised how long this took. I probably could have cut it shorter, but eh. Also, none of these are really any bigger, they just have different colors. I'm guessing the currency also is dependent on the color.
We did it, Miss Tron! Look! It's a giant refractor! Wow! This stone must be worth at least 500,000 zenny!
Well done! I'm impressed that you were able to get to this before I did.
He's right! You did a great job! You're the best bunch of diggers I've ever seen! Really, Miss Tron? Yay! Thank you!
I can attest to that. You may be small, but you're not little. You're full-fledged diggers.
See? What did I tell you? All right then. We've got what we came for. The last Aurora Stone. Let's get out of these caves and back to the Gesellschaft. Roger.
Alright, so we already had 155,000 just from all the zenny we found in the cave. And then 500,000 from that. We had a spare card key too. And number 27 gained the special skill Grenade. And that's pretty much it. And we also got our 2 mil back. But the cutscene doesn't play again, so that's good. So again, nice. And with that, we only have 2 more areas to clear. So next time on Purple Plays The Misadventures of Tron Bonne, we only have 2 more places to go. We have the last level in the bank and the farm's last 2 levels. I'm probably going to start on the farm and then do the bank and then the farm again. And then, actually, no, I have another idea, because there is actually a 7th area we can go to, and I think I'm going to show that off in the next part, because I keep forgetting about it. I don't really go to it that often. So next time on Purple Place The Misadventures of Tron Bonne, we're actually going to be doing a special 7th mission, and then we'll go ahead and hit the action stages. The 7th one isn't hard, it's optional, and it's, yeah, no, it's whatever. You'll see it. It doesn't have like levels, it's a little bit like Nakai Ruins, and there's not really a set goal that you have to get. You'll see when I show it to you. I'll see you guys next time.